Hello my soccer universe, last jersey unpacking for this month, and this is also only the second one. With the previous one I already exhausted my budget, so I have been bad in that case, but this was an opportunity that I really could not pass up as it involved a work colleague of mine. Let me step aside. This is more or less my entire collection of Portuguese teams, with the exception of one really old Benfica home jersey that you can watch up here as well. So I have 4 teams, which are the 4 biggest ones, so I think this is okay, especially when I think about European coverage, but it's also a little bit uneven as I have away jerseys for Sporting and for Braga over there, and honestly that Braga away jersey, although it is arguably not pretty, it's one of my favorite ones because it's so outrageous. I have Andre who is watching my channel, and fun story, when we had the Christmas party from work at the Lask Stadium, I was about to not go, and I met him going out and said, we're going to your team's stadium, you have to come, you have to come. That actually more or less convinced me to come, and something I did not regret. And so quite happy that he did that already. And we were talking a few times, and he told me he's a fan of not one of the teams that I have away jerseys from, that he really wants to get me a scarf from his team, because it cannot be that I just have a scarf of one Portuguese team, which is this Sporting scarf that I actually like, that I got together with the Sporting home jersey from a local seller here. And so he told me that he's gonna go in February back to Portugal and he's gonna fetch me a scarf from his favorite team. That came surprising to me, but very pleasant surprise. But at the same time, I already told him that from this team I really need another jersey as well. Or I told you it's not one of the teams that I have away jerseys from. So yeah, he told me, just let me know, I can grab it for you. And so it happened that he picked a really nice scarf for me, and that I saw that the jerseys of his team when he was there were actually kind of on sale as well. I mean, not huge reduction, but a reduction. And so I said, if you could get me that one, this would be absolutely amazing. So this week he comes back, hands me this bag, and we have here a scarf and a jersey. And while you may already guess which team he's a fan of, whether it is Benfica or whether it's Porto, once I take the scarf out, you will probably have a good idea which team this is. So let's show you the scarf. It's an absolute beauty, I have to say. It is, of course, Porto. And I really love scarves these days where there's a little bit of the cityscape on there as well. It says, now our football club sem Porto, nem há Porto sem football club. So there is no football club without Porto, and there's no Porto without the football club. Really nice scarf. I absolutely love. You see the bridge over the Douro River, you see the stadium in the back as well, you see the old town of Porto, and then of course we have one Porto logo in golden and we have one Porto logo in white. Absolutely gorgeous scarf, I gotta say. So there you go, and now you know already that the shirt is also a Porto jersey. I was going back and forth. Should I ask for a home jersey as well? Because, well, this one is decent. To me, it doesn't scream Porto because it has kind of an Ajax look with the sleeve attached on it. I'd rather have the 2 straps a little bit more central. Although the color combination is not a bad one. But I then decided on an alternate jersey, and that's what we got here. Cost, I think, a little bit over 70 euros. Yes, not super cheap, but it was on sale. It's an absolutely gorgeous shirt. So when I saw that this is one of the options that I have from this season, and unfortunately Porto is not doing all that great this season, it's maybe a little bit sad, but I thought this is the jersey I would like to have, and he got it for me. We have this beautiful 3rd jersey from this season, in dark blue with this kind of camo pattern that is also a little bit inspired by dragon scales, because there is a dragon in the Porto logo up top, and they are the dragons, which I think is so cool. And I don't know, I mean, they had this famous orange jersey with the dragon on there, but I always feel that they could make a little bit more out of the dragon on their jerseys. But yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous jersey made by New Balance. It has an interesting texture as well. If you look at it a little bit closer, there's a few slivers in there, and also some kind of really thin ventilation holes that I probably cannot show here, but it's really, really interesting. Maybe here on the back, the way that the material is made, it shines through just a little bit. Really, really nice, and I absolutely love. I mean, Porto had a few really nice dark blue jerseys, even with golden accents, but I really like it with dark blue and the light blue. The crest is just a plastic transfer, but it has a similar shine to it and a structure in it that makes it also quite nice. And on the back, I kept it empty. So we have the same thing, but, and that's what I wanted, I paid €5 extra, the league patch. I really wanted to have a Portuguese league patch, and I really like Liga Portugal. Honestly, I could do without the bad click, and if they would have the horse head over, this would probably a little bit better, but you know, who cares? It's the league patch, and I love to have league patches on my shirts. Before I hang it, I also want to show you that on the side it has this nice light blue stripe and then a little bit of white in there, which adds something, I would say. It's just a teeny tiny accent. Also the color is kind of an interesting one. So there you go, Portuguese collection extended. I have now 2 Porto jerseys, which is kind of a bare minimum. I know I probably need also an alternate for Benfica. I was about to get the black one from last season, that was with that one, and then I hear that the Benfica members have forced the club to only have white away jerseys. So yeah, let's see. But Benfica away jersey is probably also in the making. But even more important, I think I have to add a few more Portuguese teams, especially Vitória from Guimarães is one that really is screaming out loud to be added to my collection, because to me those are the big 5. The rest are kinda struggling to keep up there, but some of them at least usually catch either Vitória or Braga. But yeah, quite happy with what I have so far. I'm really happy with this jersey. This is an absolute gorgeous shirt. I love the color combination, the dark blue with the really, really light blue. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Hope you agree with me. And yes, eventually I will probably replace this Porto jersey here as well. Again, I don't dislike it, but I think there are better Porto jerseys out there. And for me, Porto is always of the look when they won the European Cup in '87, or even when they won the Champions League in 2004. These were Porto jerseys that are a little bit more fitting the idea that I have of what a Porto jersey should look like. Any case, please let me know what you think about this jersey and the scarf up there. I mean, the scarf, I have to say, is really out of this world. So finally, thank you, Andre, for gifting me the scarf and helping me get this beautiful Porto jersey. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I'll talk to you soon about more things in my soccer universe. Bye! Hey there, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, here are some videos and playlists that you may enjoy too. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the little bell icon so you get notified whenever something happens in my soccer universe. And with that, have a wonderful day. Bye!